Good morning, it's Tricia with Easy Emini Trade, and I wanted to go over one of my favorite setups using the Ichimoku, and it's the Chikou line breakout or breakdown. So we had quite a few of those yesterday, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you guys how that works. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. So this is the NQ on Tuesday, March 18th, and this is yesterday morning. This is a 4-tick range chart, 1-point range chart. I have all my other indicators on here, so I know it's a little busy, but here you can see this is our 5-minute high area, and I like to highlight that area because if you're not familiar with that particular area, if you plot it on your chart, you'll notice that the 5-minute high and low area can act as support and resistance throughout the day. So I leave it highlighted on my chart. We had a 5-minute opening range trade that we'd like to take, but I've taken a break from that until it can start to perform better. But anyway, this is a Chikou line breakout. We have an area of resistance that we've established. You can see it held here, 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 general area here and here. And what I do is I draw my resistance line, the area that's been holding, and the Chikou line is this blue line, and that's always plotting 26 periods behind where price is currently forming. So what I watch for is I watch for that Chikou line to break above my resistance area that's been holding, and I watch for the bar that's closing above that area when that happens. So when this Chikou line breaks this area of resistance, this is the bar that's forming when that happens. So I look to place a buy stop a tick above this bar here. Now this is at 9:37. This actually happened pretty quickly. I actually couldn't get in fast enough. I always want to be filled on the very next bar after the setup bar. So if for some reason I go to place my order and it takes off really quickly, and by the time I get my order placed it's already on a couple bars after the setup bar, then I just have to pass on it and then look for another way in. Also, right at the same time, we had the Russell setting up. So this is the Russell on a 4-tick range chart as well. And if you do trade off a range chart and you find that the market environment is moving very quickly, then you can always trade off a larger chart, larger tick chart, larger range chart, time-based chart, whatever you're comfortable with. But here you can see the area of resistance. This started to form pre-market, so you can see resistance, resistance, resistance. And then I draw my horizontal resistance line, Chikou line at the time, looking for that to break. At the time that breaks, this is the bar that's forming, and you enter in a buy stop above that bar, and away you go. Another one here on the Russell. You can see the area here holding is resistance, resistance. So I draw my resistance line, holds here. You can see the Chikou line breaking above there. This is the bar that is forming when I get that Chikou line break. You enter in a buy stop above that bar there, and you could trail it all the way up to the moon. Realistically, if you exit in stages, you'll take 1/3 or 2/3 off at one target, and then move your stop to a tick better than your entry. Then you can trail using the super trend dots. In that case, you would never have been stopped out until right here at, what was that, 1193, a tick under that, so 1193.10. Now the area above us on the Russell 93.8 was a strong resistance area, so on anything that you were holding you may have just put your final target out there instead of using the super trend stop. So that was at 10:17. We had the same setup in the same time vicinity on the NQ. So here's the NQ, area of resistance. Get my Chikou line breaking above. This is the bar that's forming when you get it. Put your buy stop above, and away you go. And again, you could have trailed that all the way up as well. And I'll give you one more. There's actually quite a few yesterday. because we were obviously moving pretty well to the upside. So here you can see resistance. Draw my Chikou line. Excuse me, my horizontal line. My Chikou line breaks above. This is the bar that's forming. You enter in above that bar there. You never get stopped out here. Doesn't really go anywhere fast, but it does manage to work out if you waited. And I'm laughing because I wound up break even on that trade because I didn't have the patience to wait for it. And then another one here. This is in the afternoon. I don't trade in the afternoon most days, but you can see the area of resistance, holding general area of resistance here. This is where the Chikou line's forming. When it breaks above, this is the bar that gives you the close above that. So you enter in above that bar there, and away you go. And you had similar setups on the Russell at the same time on just about all of those. Right here at 11.19 on the Russell, resistance, Chikou line breaks above here. This is the bar that's forming as you get it, and you enter in above that bar there. And if you just look throughout the rest of the day, and you'll see that there are quite a few examples. If you weren't trading them, you might want to consider them. But as with any breakout or breakdown, they're a little more risky, but when you have a strong trending day, definitely, that's a way to take advantage of the consolidation periods. So I hope that you find that helpful, and send me an email if you have any questions. Have a great day, you guys.